Hey, so we're at a really fun event. This is the Yeti Open down here at Table Rock Lake. It's a great format, you know, for a big fish tournament like this. And Carl and I are just getting here today. We've been at the Bass Fishing Hall of Fame, you know, up till this point. It's actually day 2 of the Yeti Open tournament, but we're gonna go out and have our own little Yeti Open for a little bit. So, you know, he's fished the lake a few times in the past. I fished here lots of times. We've got great conditions. There's a hurricane down in Florida, but this wind and cloud covers and a little bit of, you know, rain on the leading edge should get these fish biting. Table Rock is one of those condition-specific lakes with the clear water like this. Carl's got a glide bait tied on, so we're gonna go out and have some fun for a little while.
The big fish has been 5, I think, close to 6 pounds each day. So the guys are bringing in some big ones for a September event.
Yeah.
That's some big ones. A 410 just got weighed in. I think it's like an hourly big bass sort of deal. So hopefully we can.
You know, the main thing is you know, it's just a fun tournament.
Yeah.
You know, Yeti loves to support fishing and conservation, and you know, to bring this event down here like that is pretty cool. So a lot of the other pros in. There's a lot of the other guys out on the water too. So we're gonna go out and let's go get at. I mean, it's time to go fishing.
Yeah, let's go.
When I first met Carl, it wasn't hard to tell from his smile and his enthusiasm. I mean, he was really into it. I mean, to come all the way from Australia to the United States where they don't even have largemouth or smallmouth bass and chase your dream, I mean, that takes a lot of guts. I mean, the thing that I've seen that's similar is what Takahiro did, you know, coming from Japan, didn't know the language or anything, and you know, it took him a while to find success, but Carl was the same way, but you know, he just, that accent, you know, that. I think a lot of fans just fell in love with your story, man, and through it, I mean, you've had ups and downs and things like that, but man, I couldn't be prouder to see the success that you've had, and it's not easy, man.
No.
I mean, and it doesn't get, somebody's coming every single day after it, and I've known Carl since he was starting.
From the very start.
Well,
it's pretty cool because from a world away, you know, growing up in Australia, I had Van Dam's, I had his spinnerbait book, his spinnerbait like cassette video, and like I learned a lot of my techniques that I did really well on in Australia from watching KVD and reading his books, and I was obsessed with it. And then when it got on ESPN, that's when I got to see it on TV. And once I started watching Bassmaster on TV, I was done. That was my dream, and like really it was impossible for a kid to come from Australia and do it, and I was told that, but I just was obsessed with it, and I just kept at it, and in 2009 I got the chance to come over, and once I experienced it and saw America, I was like, this is where I'm supposed to be, and I never quit, made it, and KVD was one of my, you know, inspirations, a hero as a kid, and now I'm sitting in the boat fishing with him. It's a pretty surreal moment for me right now even, and then to have competed against him on Bassmaster and everything, just unbelievable, very, very cool. And it's what happens when you just chase your dreams and never quit.
everybody told me the same thing.
Yeah.
You can't, no, man, it's gonna take you years.
Yeah.
You're not, you know, you don't have enough experience. You're not gonna be able to compete against those guys in the South, and you know, it's,
You haven't lived there for long enough or haven't fished against them. I'm so glad, and I'm sure KVD says the same thing, that I didn't listen to those people, because there was a lot of them.
we're here. Table Rock Giant.
Got to get the first one in the boat.
Smalley.
What like makes a fish like a transition like that? Like what is it about it?
It's the
Like,
change in the
just
bottom
the change.
composition.
They just bait fish, probably something sits there, or they just
Crawfish.
like sitting on something different.
These are crawdad eaters,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
But they're no doubt, you know, I mean, they eat
That
shad. There's
change
lots
of-
of bluegill. The largemouths mainly, they're up, the ones that are up on the bank, they're eating bluegill.
Yeah. glide bait he is.
Yep.
Teeth marks.
That's the one we're looking that did that to him right there. That's why you throw the
That's
glide
why the
baits.
glide.
That's why you throw the glide baits.
Giant gizzard.
And he got hammered.
Yeah, it's 100%. Had him from the back. It's pretty recent.
Yeah, but I've been down here lots of times that, you know, they fish in these same areas, and it's like here's one.
Nice.
I don't think he's very big though. Nope. We're getting closer though.
We're getting on the
You're
board.
getting at least. At least we got a bite anyway.
That's a start. Out off the end of
There's
it.
a better fish.
That's a better one. Come on, baby.
Finally! I've been telling him about this crankbait bite here. I say that, I don't know, maybe he's hooked.
It's fighting good.
Or he's big, Carl.
Yeah, be big.
Be big? That's foul hooked.
Foul hooked.
Decent though.
Smally. What's the keeper size?
That's a keeper right there, 15
Nice.
15 incher.
Nice.
But he's don't even weigh probably 2 pounds. you
Yeah.
know? But that is, I mean, I'm sure he's 15.
Yeah.
They're long and lean in here, but
Pretty.
we have been just experimenting around and it hasn't been going real good, but I know from times in the past here, you just got to keep grinding these deals out and you'll hit one of these flat points like this and they'll be on it and you can catch 4 or 5 pretty quick. Okay. And there's some big smallies in here. Most days out here you catch all 3 species, so we haven't done that yet. We've just caught these couple smallmouth.
Yep.
There's another one.
Nice.
Another smallmouth. Little guy.
We're getting somewhere.
We're getting someplace, getting some bites. I told you about that crankbait.
Oh, there's one.
You got him? Good one too.
Yeah.
Was he in the tree?
Yeah, he was just on the outside of it. No, he's just a small guy. God, he was in the tree.
Look at the shad he just spit up right there.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a bluegill or something.
Yeah. It's a bite
It's
though.
a fun bite.
There's one, good one.
Nice.
Took a while. Jeez. Gonna be another smallmouth. Yeah, good one. These Table Rock smallmouth are a lot different than our northern buddies. They do, golly, I mean, they just don't quit pulling. I saw them, it looked like a pretty good one. Solid. Oh, he's spitting up minnows too, Carl.
Back.
Fatty there, yeah, he's Windy Point, little 3XD crawfish pattern, summer craw. See you, buddy. Told you, Carl, crankbait.
I'm on the board.
I think it's not much to it, whatever it is.
It's a fish.
Yeah, but it ain't much to it. No, it's bigger than I thought.
It's a walleye.
Yeah. Brandon, we got dinner.
That's cool.
No, yeah, this lake is,
Wow, you're just saying.
I was like, man,
It's fighting weird.
yeah, he's pulling up. So that's a really good sign. When the walleyes are coming up shallow like that, you know that that the bait's up there and the bass are going to be too. Got another one. That's a bass.
Spot. Nice spot.
Yeah. Yosh. Now we got to catch a largemouth for sure, just so we get the trifecta. But yeah, he's a good solid one right there. Carl's going to keep throwing that glide and
This is what happens when
catch
you
him a good one.
pick the glide up.
Going?
There's one. Little dude.
There you go. I was just about to leave.
Yeah. Number 2?
Carl, how many years now has it been since you first started out? How many years have you been here in the States now as a professional bass angler?
I flew over in 2010 and I fished the US Open, and then you know, I literally was here for a couple weeks, and I was like, when I seen like the Bass Pro Shops, the hunting, the fishing, the way Americans championed the outdoors, and like the way they treated hunting and fishing, I just knew like this is where I'm supposed to be. And I just fell in love with it, and I literally went home and I sold everything I owned, and I flew here in 2011 then with a suitcase and a rod, suitcase with clothes, a suitcase with tackle, and a rod tube, and I landed here. And one of the cool things was I was there when you won the 2011 Classic in Louisiana.
Oh,
and so I'd picked the boat up, my first boat, and I drove all the way across there, and like I was sitting in the stands in the nosebleeds looking down watching Van Dam win that Louisiana Classic, and you know, I can still look back, I can get goosebumps now, hair stands up, and that gave me that motivation to just never quit and never quit. I knew I wanted to be up there, and in 2015 we were competing against each other. And that was a dream in itself, and to meet Kevin and see who he is as a person, as a fisherman, it's been unbelievable. Now we're in the boat fishing, and it has just been a dream come true, and now I'm about to fish my 3rd ever Classic. And the person that Kevin is when I'm the last man in the Classic this year, and I just made it, and it was at night, we went to dinner and my phone rang, said KVD, and he's ringing, said, good job mate, love watching you do it, and that's the kind of person he is, and that just means the world to me.
I'm a
It's
fan
pretty
of the
cool.
sport too,
Yeah.
first and foremost, and that's easy to see.
Well, I just said to Brandon today, I said the coolest part about KVD is how much he still loves it. Like today we're having fun, but we're getting after it. We want to catch them, we're running around, we're hitting points, we're trying to figure them out. And that's what is so cool about this sport.
So we got to spend, 3 hours or so out there. But what we didn't realize is that there was a tournament going on. I mean, there's Brandon and Casey and Carter. These guys are all fishing over here, and they brought theirs to weigh in. So, we let them go, but they had more weight than us anyway.
We wanted to give them a chance. We don't tell them that. We just let ours go. They were bigger.
But it was fun, man. I always love fishing with other really good anglers. We talked about a lot of stuff and bouncing. You just share information.
Yep.
And
learn.
It's a blast. But I mean, this Yeti Open is going on though. They're catching a lot of good fish in here. I think a 6-something is leading for the overall big bass, but multiple 5-pounders. We just saw a 4-pound smallie come in, so
big one.
It's pretty good. So we're gonna do it again tomorrow, though. I think I got a different partner, but
yep, I appreciate
good
you,
time.
mate. Always appreciate you taking me fishing. It's the 2nd time we've done, and I don't take it for granted. I learn every single time I get out with him, and just can't wait to do it again. Thanks, mate.
We will, man. Thank you.
You're good.